The following portion of Daytime Blue Ridge is sponsored by
It's a historic town located off of Interstates 81 and 77 and offers plenty for visitors to see and do. Some are very well known, while others are hidden gems off the beaten path. Come join me as we explore Wytheville, Virginia. We begin off the beaten path to explore the beautiful mountain surroundings a little differently with an ATV guided tour. About 10 miles south of Wytheville, you'll find Beagle Ridge Herb Farm. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Natalie.
Where Greg Reynolds runs Lick Mountain excursions. Here, Greg loaded us up on his ATV to experience nature up close and personal.
What happens is thousands of people come by on the interstate every day and they think they've seen the mountains, but they have not. They need to be in the mountains to be able to see what it offers. Different seasons offer different opportunities and also different times of the season. The goal is to give people the opportunity who may not be able to physically do it or just may prefer to climb the mountain on a UTV to be able to encounter what the mountains have to offer.
Our tour took us through all types of terrain, and Greg pointed out all that the mountains have to offer, from wildflowers to the wildlife and everything in between.
Here are some vintage cars that we've found in the woods. Some of these cars were used to run moonshine here in the early days.
Oh, how about that? As we climbed the mountain, we took in the breathtaking beauty of the area. This time of year, we noticed the mountain laurel with their pink and white flowers in full bloom, dotting the landscape of the mountains.
In my opinion, it's the prettiest flower on the mountain.
I agree. It's gorgeous. And while we didn't see many deer or bear, we saw plenty of evidence of their presence.
The bear have been tearing into that. We've had quite a few sightings here in the last few weeks. The bear have been tearing into that to get grubs and ants. You may not see animals as you go through the woods, but they've been there. And they try to stay away from people for the most part. So we can point out different things.
At the top of the mountain, take time to enjoy a picnic lunch as you take in your surroundings. But don't leave until you take the short 50-yard walk up to the lookout on Buzzard's Roost. The view is spectacular. From off the beaten path to the world famous, if you're coming to Wytheville, then you need to stop in here at Skeeter's.
Skeeter's is a Wytheville icon. It used to be called Ian N. Umberger Store, but they had a son named Skeeter, and that's where the name of the hot dog came from. Skeeter's has served hot dogs for many years, and it's a great place just to come and soak in the ambiance of the lunch counter and all the friendly people who work here.
Located right on Main Street, Skeeter's has been serving up their famous dogs to the customers new and old since 1925. And everyone who walks through the door is treated like family.
Skeeter's is kind of like Cheers. They know your name. And Wanda, the manager here, is very good at getting to know you, and she knows what you like to eat, and she goes out of her way to make you feel special.
On the 4th of July, be sure to stop by to see who can eat 20 of their famous hot dogs the fastest.
All these hot dog eating contests that we see on TV, that's hard. Not everybody can get to that. But because we have it here in our hometown in a maybe smaller version, I think it's great that people can take part in the excitement. The contestants have their show names or their contest names. So one of them might be Hold the Mustard Mike, or one of them might be Big Chops Charlie, or something like that. So they really get into it. And we have judges, so there are no Skeeter cheaters.
For a taste of the handmade, see the incredible talents of local artisans here at Black Horse Artisan Guild. This one-of-a-kind store is owned by Randy Pugh, a local woodworker who has traveled the area to sell his work. But because of the new revitalization here on Main Street, he decided to open up a store where those artisans come to him.
We have everything from jewelry to wood crafts. We have lotions from Beagle Ridge, pottery. Basically, we cover a lot of different mediums. I've actually had people come in and thank me for actually opening the store up, which makes you feel really good. They seem to be just as excited about it as I am. To have somebody actually thank you for opening up a store, it's kind of a really good compliment.
So whether it's the food, art, or nature, there's always something to discover here in Wytheville. To learn more on all of these locations and many others, be sure to log on to visitwytheville.com.